the triumphs that made her an icon.
The Grammys, that was the most incredible experience of my life.
E.T.'s been there for every era.
Nobody knows that. Tidbit.
For the sparkle, the shade,
I don't know them. I've never even met them before.
and the legendary moments behind her biggest videos.
Typical horse riding gear.
Every evolution, every reinvention.
I was stuck wearing a turtleneck for the first 5 years of my career. I couldn't wait to get that nonsense over with.
E.T. Vault Unlocked, Mariah Carey,
Hi, E.T. I just sang and I'm a little bit out of breath, E.T.
starts now.
Steve is nice.
She's the one star who may love this day more than Santa. Merry Christmas, everybody, and welcome to Entertainment Tonight. Our vault is the gift that keeps on giving as we throw it back to the ghosts of Mariah's past, present, and future, all while celebrating her reign as Hollywood's Queen of Christmas.
I love Christmas so much. I am the most festive person that I know. I have reindeer. Santa Claus is my friend.
You know, the Queen of Christmas is a title we have all affectionately, bestowed upon you.
When people say it, I'm like, oh, that's cute. Like, that's sweet.
Yeah, Mariah plays it cool. She told us way back in 1994, it all started with the video before the song even existed.
We just shot all this B-roll, of me doing the Christmas tree, playing in the snow with Santa Claus, with reindeer, and it just so happened to work really well when we put it to the music.
More festive facts, Mariah reportedly co-wrote the song in under an hour. And it was an industry game changer. Back in the mid-90s, it was basically unheard of for a 24-year-old pop star to drop a holiday album.
Honestly, it's bizarre. So when I first wrote All I Want for Christmas Is You, the label was like, okay, why don't you do a Christmas record? And then I was like, well, I do love the holidays. Let me try. So All I Want for Christmas Is You was the first Christmas song that I ever wrote.
The holiday hit has made a staggering amount in royalties, an estimated $60 million.
When you record a Christmas album, it's around for the rest of your life.
Mariah's holiday empire also includes her Christmas time in Las Vegas residency. But of course, it's not just Christmas. The pop diva has sold more than 200 million albums and has had 19 #1 hits. Mariah shot to fame in a flash.
You know what? It's like Oprah says, you have to just keep dreaming a bigger dream.
To hear when you heard it so much.
It's incredible to look on the charts and it's like, oh, okay, this one, Mariah Carey. It's like, it's pretty incredible.
And E.T.'s been there every step of the way.
Hi, E.T. I just sang and I'm a little bit out of breath, E.T. But don't be mad at me, I gotta go change. Steve is nice.
Rewind to 1990 when we first sat down with Mariah when she was just 20 years old.
I knew I loved to sing when I was like 4. My earliest memory is of wanting to sing.
How did you happen to get the name Mariah?
My mom liked it, and she tells me she thought it would be like a good stage name. I guess she maybe had a plan or something.
We were on set for hit after hit. From 1990's Someday to Emotions the following year, where Mariah fanned herself between takes.
Emotions, the single, was written by myself, and I'm trying to write great records, and I'm trying to write what makes me feel happy and what makes me feel good and what I like to sing, and that's the best I can do. The song is called Make It Happen, and it's sort of a story that is semi-autobiographical about my life, and it's sort of trying to send a message to, young people that if you really believe in something, you can make it happen. I'm worked out from this experience.
And we were with a frazzled Mariah in 1995 when she shut down a New York amusement park to direct herself in fantasy.
I'm behind the camera as well as in front of it for the first time. And after the second trip on the roller coaster, I was could have done without it, but that's great.
Yes, Mariah had the hits, and the hardware came next.
Mariah Carey!
She won 2 Grammys in 1991, Best New Artist and Best Female Pop Vocal Performance.
Where are you going to put them?
I don't know, because I don't have a mantle or anything, so I guess I put them on my shelf. The Grammys, that was the most incredible experience of my life.
While it seemed Mariah had it all, enjoying chart-topping success, she was actually at one of her lowest points after marrying manager Tommy Mottola in 1993 in a lavish New York ceremony. She was 24, he was 44.
During the period of time that people think was my, oh wow, she must have been so happy, personally was a really not a good time in a not so fabulous personal life / relationship that was very, very, draining.
In her 2020 memoir, Mariah said she felt controlled and isolated in her marriage and even referred to their home as Sing Sing. The couple separated in 1996, and the following year, Mimi launched her Butterfly era. E.T. was on the set of the album's videos, including Honey, where the singer's newfound sexed-up, skin-tight confidence was clear.
I was stuck wearing a turtleneck for the first 5 years of my career. I couldn't wait to get that nonsense over with. And they all criticized me for running around on the beach in a bikini. Typical horse riding gear. No.
We were also there as Mariah rode horseback for Butterfly.
It's about finding the strength to let something go. Butterfly will always have a special significance for me because it was at a time in my life when I broke free from something that was very unhappy.
And Mimi told us how she proudly put Sing Sing in the past.
I have a new home for the first time, and the only home I've ever owned alone. Because I owned one with someone else before, but that burnt down. But I did own it, actually. Paid for half of everything, too, but nobody knows that. Tidbit.
Well, in the next decade, that confidence and strength Mariah built would be put to the test. Cue her leading lady debut in 2001's Glitter.
I don't do this. Yeah. I can tell. No matter what happens with this movie, it's really helped me grow when I didn't know if it was going to work.
The film, which took about 4 years to make, at a reported cost of $22 million, took in less than $4.3 million domestically and was panned by critics.
I know people are going to say, oh, she's doing a movie now. Whoa, she thinks just because she's a singer she can do a movie and whatever. And I hope my fans like it.
But even 2 months before its premiere, there was drama. Mariah suffered a medical crisis and was hospitalized for 2 weeks for what was essentially a breakdown. Initially, her ordeal was only publicly referred to as the result of extreme exhaustion. Diva headlines dogged Mariah, but behind the scenes, she was actually dealing with bipolar disorder, intense pressure, and being overworked.
Well, basically, my fans already know that I'm a workaholic and that I'm an insomniac. And what I do is I work myself into the ground, but that's my problems are minuscule compared to what's going on with our country.
The film and soundtrack's release also coincided with the September 11th attacks, but the star, wearing an American flag to the premiere, was determined to bring about hope.
Tonight, I'm just thankful to be here, to be alive. It's important for me to get back to my life a little bit, just in terms of healing.
In 2002, a steadfast Mariah went on to release her 9th studio album, Charm Bracelet, bested 3 years later by her appropriately titled #1 record, The Emancipation of Me.
I think it's more symbolic of just me feeling centered and happy and in a good place, and sometimes you have to go through a lot of stuff to get to that point, but it ultimately makes you stronger.
We Belong Together was #1 for 16 weeks and cemented Mariah's domination of the music industry.
Did you ever in a million years think that you'd be called a comeback kid of 2005?
I never went away in my own mind. I mean, I've been the same human being I was before I was famous. If you really believe in yourself and you have faith, nothing is impossible. And that's the way I look at things. So when people are like, wow, don't you feel like this is the vindication of Mariah Carey? It's like, no, because I'm not even about that anymore. Honestly, that whole moment of the quote unquote breakdown was so overly dramatized. Whatever doesn't kill us makes us stronger. I think we all have dark days. We're just not all on TV.
Still ahead, Mariah, the queen of shade.
I don't even know why it's infamous. All it is the truth.
How she earned the crown from taking on Swifties to riling up the Beehive.
I don't hear you, I don't see you, you don't exist to me at this moment.
Plus, why she calls her time on American Idol the worst experience of her life.
What's going on with you, Miss Minaj?
And
Please forgive me.
the real story behind this speech after having one too many.
You're like, let's drink, and then we made a mess up on the
Mess, we
stage.
a total mess.
The other people want to be shady, and if they want to be shady, that's fine. I don't know them. I've never even met them before.
Mariah Carey's known for being the queen of shade. How she earned the title? Well, remember back in 2003 when Jennifer Lopez denial heard round the world?
Die kenne ich nicht. I don't even know why it's infamous. All it is the truth.
From dissing the Beehive, Swifties, and Katy Cats,
My fans name themselves lambs. I feel like I want to tell everybody else who now has, their fans have names. You're welcome. We love everybody. No offense, people. But Lamely, #Lamely came first.
Mimi has had no shortage of viral moments.
What's going on with you, Miss Minaj? Nothing.
Mariah and Nicki Minaj made headlines for their American Idol beef in 2013. Mimi later cited the show as the worst experience of my life.
I have to be myself. And if that means in that moment, I don't hear you, I don't see you, you don't exist to me at this moment, that's what it is.
Yeah, the queen of shade always tells it like it is.
So American Idol's coming back.
Yay. I'm riveted.
Lionel, he is said to be joining American Idol. Have you heard this, and do you have any advice for him?
I have not. I would say don't do it.
And she knows how to laugh at herself, like recalling her 2010 drunk speech with Precious director Lee Daniels.
And please forgive me, because I'm a little bit, yeah. By the way, that was your fault, because
I know, I totally did.
Let's drink. Everybody
I know.
else is drinking. I was like, and by the way, I won that award. And then we made a mess up on the
Mess, we
stage.
a total mess.
Coming up,
I'm not big on surprises, but this is a smash hit.
Mariah's love life, the highs and the heartbreaks.
I got a big Mariah tattoo on my back.
Her marriage to Nick Cannon and their twins that changed everything.
You guys excited to see your mom?
Plus, how she moved on with a billionaire
You and James have his and hers yachts.
Here we are.
before sending her designer wedding gown up in flames.
There was a fire pit. There was a dress. Just throw it on the fire and burn it.
State Genesis retailers.
Merry Christmas from all of us at CBS New York.
Nobody loves him more than I love Sir Nicholas
Thank you.
Cannon. Fireworks.
Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon's 6-year Hollywood love story was marked by tattoo tributes,
I got a big Mariah tattoo on my back.
2 babies, and a secret wedding just weeks into dating when she was 39 and he was 27.
How's newlywed life going, you guys?
It's amazing.
We just have a great time together. So people are like maybe confused about the whole thing, but it's perfectly normal to us because it just seems like this how it's always was supposed to be.
Going down.
E.T. was there in 2008 as Nick threw a big bash at Magic Mountain to celebrate their nuptials.
I'm not big on surprises, but this is a smash hit.
And for their 2013 fairy tale Disneyland vow renewal ceremony, Mariah, dressed as Cinderella, arrived in a carriage with their then 2-year-old twins, Moroccan and Monroe.
This is special because I like to play dress up. Nick plays along with it because he's like, okay.
I like to dress up too.
Yeah.
The fraternal twins were actually
actually born in 2011 on the couple's third wedding anniversary.
Twins wreak havoc on your body, but you know what? It's the best gift ever. The best gift ever.
When the couple split 3 years later, co-parenting was their number one priority.
We're together when it counts. We're together for the kids, and I think that's the most important thing.
You guys excited to see your mommy in this film?
Yeah, for the microphone.
Of course, E.T. has had a front row seat to watching the twins, now 14, grow up. From star-packed premieres to joining their mom on stage.
Rock and roll. Love being on the stage. Actually, the other day I was just teaching Miss Monroe the "You will always be a part of me," and just singing that to her. I'm very proud of her.
Of course, Mariah wasn't alone for long. She was swept off her feet by Australian billionaire James Packer. They hit their first red carpet at the Intern premiere in 2015.
Well, I don't think either one of us felt like, here we are making a debut. I mean, he's not that guy.
4 months later, James popped the question with a 35-carat See It from Space sparkler worth an estimated $10 million.
It's fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Secret to their happiness isn't her yachts, and only E.T. was on board in Italy.
It's important I'm his and her everything.
But the engagement lasted only 9 months. Mariah admitted they didn't have a physical relationship, and James called the romance a mistake.
Are you going to keep the ring? Because I would. Well, then you just answered your question for yourself.
And in true Mimi style, she burned her $250,000 custom Valentino wedding gown in her I Don't music video.
What prompted that decision?
It was a moment. How could you not? There was a fire pit. There was a dress. Just throw it on the fire and burn it. What's the big deal?
Mariah's backup dancer, Brian Tanaka, was right there to mend her broken heart. The two dated on and off for 7 years, but she was coy about their status.
Ooh, it's glittery, baby. Does that mean he's your boyfriend?
My boyfriend. Come on. Here it goes. I really don't want to talk about my personal life very much because I just like to keep it to myself.
These days, Mariah's been linked to her Play This Song collaborator, Anderson .Paak, but at the end of the day, it's her twins who have her heart. They will always come first as she continues to reign as a global superstar who's never been afraid to be unapologetically herself. And for those who question that,
Bing bong. Goodbye, sir.
still ahead, a little extra Mariah. Those peak Mimi moments only E.T. has.
When was the last time you went grocery shopping?
It's very bad lighting in the grocery store. Is the lighting okay? Because I don't like bad lighting.
Oh, you better believe Mariah knows her good side and her good light. We leave you now with more peak Mimi moments. Bye, everybody. Merry Christmas.
And I was like, why are you so obsessed with me?
If you could have an up-and-comer portray you as an icon, who would it be?
No up-and-comers betray me. I'll have to portray myself no matter what. I'm going to South America. I just found out. Maybe China. I'm going around the world. Don't go too close up on me. Just stay kind of wide. Just your back up just a little bit. It's just killing me softly.
Minutes.
When was the last time you went grocery shopping?
Grocery shopping? It's very bad lighting in the grocery store. Have you not noticed? It's fluorescent lighting. What?